Well, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Tyler's Reel Fishing. Today's episode marks the beginning of the series that you guys love and adore on this channel and that you guys come back for every single year, and that is the underwater videos. You guys know that I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now, and I absolutely love going up shallow and capturing this awesome underwater footage of bass eating for you guys. Now, what this video is going to consist of is one fish underwater and some tips that kind of help you guys understand how to catch bedding bass better, and then a few awesome bed fishing catches to go along with that. So make sure you guys stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you guys under the water. He's nosing down. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a twitch. And did he eat it? I cannot tell. No, he missed it. So he's still down there though. I'm gonna give it another flip. Right. I'm gonna let it fall right in his face. Kind of doing a little circle here, and he's looking at it, he's looking at it. Come on, eat it. Oh, I think he spit it in and spit it out. Bed fishing takes so much patience. I cannot stress that enough. Bed fishing is a patient man's game. There he is. You are rarely ever finessing this fish into biting. He's not hungry. You have to actually make him angry, get him irritated in order to get a reaction out of him. And so sometimes these fish will try to avoid you. They'll go to the other side of the bed, they'll leave the bed. And so in those cases, I try to let them, settle back to where they were at and throw the bait right at their head again, pop it in front of their face, and oftentimes they can't resist it. Now in this scenario here, when you have a fish that is looking at your lure but is never eating it, that is when you have to go to actually hitting the fish in the tail or the head with your lure. And so instead of letting it drop in front of his face, as much as I can, as much as the angle of the fish will allow me, I'm actually going to hit him with the lure. And that will oftentimes get a much stronger reaction, and we'll get that fish a lot more, angry quickly than just dropping it in front of his face. Just like that. Repetitive casts right in his face. And of course, if this fish was not showing any sort of reaction to the Senko, I would immediately switch to a different lure. But this fish is definitely showing interest in this Texas rigged Senko, so no reason to switch it up yet. Oh, he spit it in and he sucked it in and spit it right back out. See, in this case, you have to be very, very cautious because you do not want to swing and miss that fish. You want to get him right as he's sucking it in. I think he sucked it in and spit it out again. Got him! There he is! Yes! Yes! Kneel down here and lip him. Yes! And look at that beautiful, beautiful Texas bass. Right there on the top of the mouth. And just like always, I love to put these fish right back in the water where they came from. That way this fish can get back to doing what he's doing. But awesome, awesome stuff. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And just like I said, repetition, that took about 15 minutes to get that fish to bite. But of course, if you guys have not bed fished, the adrenaline is here. It is incredible. I love doing this sort of thing. Seeing the fish eat is just it's a super cool concept. So let's hop to the next fish. So right here we have the perfect scenario of a bed that I can't exactly fish that well from a sight perspective. And so of course, like I mentioned, I'm going to use the baby bass colored Senko in this example. So I see a bed here. I think there's a fish on it, not exactly sure. I flipped in there and felt what I thought was a bite before I started recording. And so, like I said, I can't exactly see, a little bit too deep of water. The water clarity isn't quite clear enough, but I'm gonna flip this bait in there and start working this thing around. And of course, like I mentioned, this fish is going to be a whole lot less on sight and a lot more on feel. It's definitely more uncomfortable bed fishing without actually being able to see them, or at least see them clearly. But I'm pretty sure, like I said, there's a bass on this bed. And so I'm gonna spend a little bit of time flipping around here, see if I can feel anything down there. But one thing that I've noticed, especially when fish are on beds, is that when you can't see the fish and they can't see you, they oftentimes hold on to your lure a lot longer. And so it's actually, there he is, oh my goodness, all right, wow, okay. Like I said, they hold on a lot more. And there is a good one. I don't know if that's the male or the female. I assume it's the female, but bring it in here, yes. There we go. Heck yeah, top of the mouth. That's what I'm talking about. Well, like I said, there was a fish there. I just couldn't see him eat the lure. I had to feel for the bite, and there he was. Awesome. And now the wind has come up. I can't see anything down there. So this is just going to be a throwing to a white circle type thing. I have no clue what's down there. Oh gosh. Aha! You dingus. There was a fish there. The female bit. Got my Senko all messed up. Question is, will she bite again? Oh gosh. Stole my dang Senko. Took the whole thing. Now I gotta get a new one. That's a bigger fish. That's a healthy 4 to 5 pounder, I think. Yes, the sun is back. The sun is back. Oh, and the sun is going. Sun is going gone. That sun helps tremendously. I can actually see the bed when the sun's out. Are you kidding me? Took my Senko again. Goodness gracious. This fish is gonna have a pile of Senkos on the side of their bed. Wow. Got him. There we go. Heck yeah. Oh, it was the female before that I caught. Now I've got the male. That's funny. Usually the male bites first, not the female, but hey, we'll take it. I think this is the male. I don't know. Oh no, that's the female. That's definitely the female. Well, to be honest, not really quite sure, but they are two different fish. That's for sure. This one's a lot more chunky. Very cool. All right, look at that. You got two fish off a bed that I couldn't even see. It was all about the feel. I could see a fish there occasionally, but it was all about the feel. We've got a big one right here. How big, you ask? I don't know. Got it, got it, got her. Yep, big one, big one. Oh, she's in the grass. Get out of the grass. Come on. I got her in a big old clump of grass. Come on. Yes. There we go. We're just gonna unhook her in the grass mat. There we go. Chunky 3 pounder. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And the first fish that I hooked the male, I couldn't even see him, but I could see her. Beautiful. Gotta get a good picture here.